Welcome to Thrive Thursday. I'm Renee, and today we're exploring 6 strategies to help you move forward when closure never comes. These are practical, compassionate steps that can help you feel grounded again. Now, as we go through each one, I'll invite you to pause and reflect. You might even want to press pause on this video and grab a pen and paper if you want to try a strategy as we go in real time. The first strategy has to do with expressive writing, and it involves writing a letter that you never send. Writing gives your emotions a voice, even if no one else ever reads it. So the scenario is you were ghosted by someone you cared about. You may write, "I wanted honesty from you, but I didn't get it. I deserve closure. I'm letting go of this story now." You don't send it, but the act of writing helps your brain process and integrate what happened. So I want you to try this right now. Think of one sentence you wish they had heard you say. Say it out loud and write it down. The second strategy is based on narrative therapy and talks about finding meaning. Now, this strategy comes from grief expert Robert Niemeyer's work. So, closure isn't about understanding why they did it, it's about understanding what it means for you now. So, consider this scenario. You realize that a breakup taught you what emotional safety really feels like and what you will no longer tolerate in relationships in the future. That insight is enough sometimes to give you closure. The third strategy is based on Bessel van der Kolk's work, and it's a somatic practice where we release the body's hold. So our bodies store unresolved endings as tension and hypervigilance. So you feel the ache of missing someone. Instead of ruminating, you take 2 minutes to shake out your arms, stretch your neck, and breathe deeply. Movement literally shakes off the stress and pain and cortisol that you've been holding in your body. And it tells your body it's over and I'm safe now. Strategy 4 is a bit symbolic, and it is a grief practice that helps you integrate things. So sometimes we need to have a physical act to mark an emotional shift. So that's what I mean by integration. Sometimes we need to do something physically to integrate it with ourselves emotionally. So maybe you write their name on a stone and place it in a river. And as the current carries the stone away, you say, "This chapter has flowed through me and I release it now." Or you can write a painful memory on paper and then shred it or burn it in a fire. I tell you, I did that once. I wrote something down and threw it in a fire, and it felt really good to watch it burn up and disintegrate away. So these rituals can give the mind and body closure that your words can't. Now, the fifth strategy comes from Aaron Beck's work in cognitive behavioral therapy, and and it has us reframe the thought loop that keeps going around in our brain. So, unfortunately, our thoughts often trap us in if only spirals. So, a scenario might be you start thinking, if only I'd said the right thing. But we can challenge those if only or what if statements by saying, I did my best with what I knew then. And that's all anyone can be expected to do. That's all I could have been expected to do. Now, each time we replace rumination with self-kindness, the neural pathways of pain begin to fade. And the last practice looks at self-compassion. And Kristin Neff is a big guru in self-compassion work, and she offers us the self-compassion pause. When grief hits, instead of judging it, try compassion. So you may feel waves of sadness after months of no contact. Instead of beating yourself up, saying, I should be over this by now, you place your hand on your chest and you say, this hurts. And many people struggle with unfinished business or unfinished endings. I can be gentle with myself in this moment. And we also know that that is temporary and those emotions will pass. So be kind to yourself as you acknowledge that. Now I have a challenge for you this week. Do one small closure ritual. It might be writing an unsent letter, deleting an old text, or even taking a symbolic walk to march forward into your next chapter. You don't need their permission to move forward. You can give yourself the ending that you deserve. Take good care, and I will see you next week.